Happy Saturday morning from the Blue Ridge Mountains. We are up at the top of the mountain, and we're in Montebello, Virginia today. We are about to head south, I think that's where it is, back to Roanoke, Virginia to run some errands today and just to sightsee down there and see what's going on. Wayne has gone to check out the country store and the bathhouse. They call it the comfort station, and that's where they're supposed to have washers and dryers and all that too, because it's about time to do some laundry again. And you'll be glad to know that we survived Sasquatch and bear attacks last night. We didn't have any, so that's a good thing. Anyway, we slept just fine. Didn't have any issues. Anyway, here we are in the mountains, top. There's a camper next door that's covered up, and I don't know if he's seasonal or what, or if he pays for this spot all year round, but anyway, it's kind of weird. I've never seen that in a campground before, but he's got everything all locked up and tied up, so we don't have any neighbors on that side. And then over here, we've got two neighbors that showed up back there last night, so anyway. It's pretty secluded out here though. But the birds are singing beautifully this morning. I keep checking my Merlin app because I want to hear what kind of birds they are, and they're usually birds that we don't have down in Texas, so it's pretty cool to see all the different types of birds they have up here. But they sure sing pretty for us. So it seems like the birds we're hearing right now is an oven bird. Never heard of an oven bird. A red-bellied woodpecker, a wood thrush, and a red-eyed vireo. Ever heard of any of those? I don't know, but they sure sing pretty. Well, we are in the city of Montebello, Virginia, and this is it. We have a post office. We have gas tanks, we have a country store. And then they have the campground that we're staying at right over there. And they stock this tank with trout. And you can catch all day, $6.95 a pound. You can catch it and keep it. So I'm trying to see if Wayne's gonna catch me some trout so we can cook it on the griddle tonight.
Whatever.
Or some other night. We won't be here today, but.
We want to pay $7 a pound, we can.
And then have to do all the work. All right, we're gonna go check out the country store. So we're in the country store now. It's nice. Nice wooden building. This looks like the gift aisle. But they have a clearance section. We might have to check it out. Where's the wind chime blowing?
On a couple of the ceiling fans, that's why they got the ceiling.
Oh, these
fans.
are blowing, okay.
Yeah, it's making a little chime.
I could hear them, I didn't know. Oh, that's too cute. Look at this. Welcome. Oh, they got a little table set up so kids can come and color while mommy's and daddy's shop. Oh my, lots of stuff. That's a cute display. All animals sitting on wood. Oh, look what we found. We're not even in Tennessee anymore. They like their moon pies around here for sure. Lots of honey. We bought honey at another store. Pretty cool. I realize how much I say cool. I say cool all the time. I'll try to watch that. Homemade apple butter. Oh, that's good. The store just keeps it going. Room after room.
Hey, how you doing?
Pretty cool.
Hello.
You were just fishing.
Yeah. She
She caught you, huh?
It don't take her long to get bored.
Yeah, really. We are at the Montebello State Trout Hatchery, fish hatchery. Never seen anything like this before. So they have their trout in here. I don't see any yet.
You got some other water coming out through that pipe there.
Spring-fed water going down the hill, down the mountain. Let's see if we can see any fish. Nothing up here. Something's down there making noise. Let's see if we can see it down here.
Be able to see a few
Oh, sounds like they're trying to come through over there. I think Wayne brought me all the way up this mountain to look at dirty water. Oh yeah, finally. Finally see a bone. Alright. Finally saw some fish. There's a bunch down here. They move fast, I know that. There's some baby ones down there. Yeah, a bunch of babies down here. My goodness, they're fast. Now we see some grown ones down here. There you go.
Hey.
There's a bunch of medium sized. trees are so dense in this area. So here's a beautiful house just out here nowhere in the mountains. Holy cow, it's huge. Surely they rent that out to families. The retreat at Crabtree Falls. Alright, we're at Crabtree Falls in the George Washington National Forest. We are getting to the lower falls of Crabtree Falls. Falling all down there. Well, that's beautiful. Oh, I see, way up there. Way up there. We're at Crabtree Falls, up in the mountains. It is beautiful. And those are upper falls. Way up there. Wayne is going to hike up to see while I wait. Out here in the mountains, hanging out. Alright, I'm going to give the camera to Wayne. And he's going to go 1.5 miles up the mountain to see the upper falls. And I'm going to sit here and enjoy the weather.
Okay, we're approaching the probably a third of the way up to the upper section of Crabtree Falls. I'll give you an idea of what we got here. That's where I'm headed, way up there. A good resting point. And upward and onward we go. Another section of the falls I think is just gorgeous. Still going up, and here's another view of the falls. Ramsey over there. Pretty bad, we'll just set it on the Falls. 1 mile to go. I found this little cave. I don't know if you call it a cave or a little rock shelter. Anyway, I thought it was unique. I thought this was pretty. Still following the Cascades. As we continue the Crabtree Trail. Here's some more beauty. A quarter mile to the summit. Come on, Wayne, you can do it. You ran the quarter in high school about 50 years ago. All right, we're about a quarter of a mile from the summit. They say this is the last view of the falls here, so we're going to take another look at this. Now I'm going to finish it up. Wow. They say this is the largest cascade east of the Mississippi. I believe it. We're a tenth of a mile away from the summit.
This is the perfect time. You begin, like, should I walk in there? Yeah, I'm not
Well, I've walked probably 2/10 of a mile past where I think the end of the trail was. It didn't indicate it very well, so I'm going to, for a record, make the assumption that I completed the hike. Anyway, that last spot that I filmed with water was the last one. Last spot with the falls that you can see. So, Steph, it's now 12:15 Eastern Time. In the afternoon, I'll see you at dark. On the way back, I caught this cool little view. So I thought this was a pretty view. This real fence going next to part of the Crabtree Falls Trail. Something I didn't see when on my way up here, because you really miss it. You do definitely see it on your way down. Another little nook and cranny with a rock formation. Let's see what we got here. Good. Interesting. Man,
You're alive.
I made it. I made it.
He's alive. After 2 hours, I was beginning to wonder. We're on the Blue Ridge Parkway again, looking at some more beautiful mountains. We are at the Slacks Overlook on the Blue Ridge Parkway. We just came off of the waterfalls and now we're driving the parkway up to where?
To Waynesboro, where the parkway ends.
Yeah, we've
And-
done the whole thing.
And the Skyline Drive begins. So
That's right.
go through the Shenandoah Valley. So
All right, so let's take a look. We are at the Humpback Rocks Visitor Center. Most all the other visitor centers have been closed, so we're going to see if they're open. But I mainly got out because I want you to see these beautiful flowers. Oh, they're closed. Check out this color. Those are amazing. I think they're azaleas. They've got every color azalea up here you can imagine. Here's some butterflies. They have a lot of black butterflies up here. I don't know if you can see that one over there. He's enjoying that flower. Anyway, love that color. It's beautiful. Well, we were gonna go get my book stamped, but they're closed.
Stay the course.
Love you forever and ever, forever and ever, forever and ever, forever.
Stay the course.
Dang. We made it down the mountain. We're in Waynesboro, Virginia, and we decided to eat at Cracker Barrel. We had some gift certificates that people had given us before we went on our trip, so we're going to use our gift card. So we're about to go have a good meal at Cracker Barrel. Now that we're in town, we've made our Home Depot run and we're about to hit Walmart. We hadn't had a Walmart run in a while, so I guess it's time. And then we'll be heading back to the camp. It started raining. Finally, they said that they're in a drought down here, so You couldn't tell by looking at everything. It's so beautiful and green, but I know they need the rain, so we're gonna head on back home after we get through shopping. We're going back to the campsite, and it's been raining a little, so the clouds are low in the mountains. I think it looks pretty neat. I'll probably get some more along the way when we get more in the mountains on the parkway. This is quite a different view than it was on the way down. We're about to get back on the Blue Ridge Parkway, and we are going to be driving in nothing but fog, so we're not going to be able to see all the mountains. Y'all, God is good. I was praying coming around those hills like I was running out of time. That was so scary. Oh my goodness. The clouds had dropped and we were going through fog on all those windy, twisty, up and down curves where it was just a straight drop off ledge. I couldn't even look. I'm so glad to be here. Anyway, we're at the camper and we're safe. So we're going to stay in for the rest of the evening and not take another chance. So we're in, and I'm just going to say goodnight because we're not going to do anything but hang out. So anyway, hopefully tomorrow the weather will be pretty and we won't have to go through that again. And we'll talk to you later. Bye.